Tax season. Just hearing those words can make you tense up. And for seniors and veterans, it can feel like trying to solve a giant puzzle. Well, today we're going to cut right through all that confusion. Let's dive into how you can get your taxes done for free and without all the stress.
So are you staring at a pile of forms right now, wondering how things like retirement income or your Social Security benefits fit into the whole picture? Yeah, you are definitely not the only one. These are really common questions, and let's be honest, the whole process can be pretty confusing.
But here is the most important thing I'm going to say today. You don't have to figure it all out by yourself, and you for sure don't have to pay a ton of money for professional help. There are some fantastic, super reliable, and completely free services out there designed just for you.
Okay, so where do you find this magical free help, right? Let's kick things off with some of the easiest and most trusted options that are available all across the country for our seniors. First up is the AARP Foundation's Tax-Aide program. Now listen up, because this is a huge detail that a lot of people miss. It is available to everyone. You do not need to be an AARP member to use it. It's this incredible nationwide network of IRS-certified volunteers, and they're all ready to help you prepare and file your return, absolutely free. And getting in touch with them is super straightforward. You can give them a call, shoot them an email, or just hop on the IRS website and use their site locator. It'll show you a spot right in your neighborhood, usually somewhere convenient, like a local library or a community center. Now, AARP isn't the only game in town. The IRS itself actually sponsors two other fantastic volunteer programs that offer that same expert-level help. They're called VITA and TCE, and you can kind of think of them as two sides of the same coin. VITA has a really broad reach. It's for folks who make about $67,000 or less, people with disabilities, or anyone who might need a little language help. TCE, on the other hand, is totally zeroed in on taxpayers who are 60 and over. They are the specialists in all those retirement questions, like pensions. And I know what you might be thinking. Are these volunteers legit? And the answer is a resounding yes. These aren't just well-meaning people. Every single volunteer is IRS-certified. They go through some really tough training on tax law, so you can feel totally confident that your return is in safe, super knowledgeable hands. All right, now let's shift gears and talk directly to our veterans. There are some even more specialized resources out there for you, designed by people who truly understand the unique financial stuff that comes with military service. You gotta know about MilTax. This is a seriously powerful and totally free resource that comes straight from the Department of Defense. And here's the best part. There are no income limits at all. It's built for the entire military community, and that absolutely includes veterans and their families. So what makes MilTax such a game changer? Well, it's because it was built by the military community for the military community. The consultants get it. They're trained to handle all those unique situations like deployments or combat pay, the stuff that normal tax software might totally miss. You're not just getting free software, you're getting specialized support. Okay, this next part is so important. Knowing where to find help is great, but protecting yourself from scams, that's everything. Scammers just love tax season, and they often target seniors and veterans. But don't worry, staying safe isn't that complicated. It really just boils down to these 4 simple but really powerful steps. Just knowing the red flags and understanding how the real IRS works, well, that's your best defense. So if you remember only one thing from this whole section, make it this. The IRS will never, ever call you, email you, or text you out of the blue to demand money right away. Period. Any official communication about a tax debt is going to start with a letter in your physical mailbox. And here's another giant red flag. Scammers want you to pay with things like gift cards or wire transfers. Just think about it for a second. Does the US government really want you to pay your taxes with an Amazon gift card? No way. The real IRS only accepts payments made out to the US Treasury. That's it.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. So now let's do a little lightning round and tackle some of the biggest questions that always seem to pop up this time of year.
This is the big one, probably the #1 question out there. You've stopped working, you're not getting a regular paycheck, so do you even have to bother with taxes anymore? Well, the short answer is maybe. It really all depends on your total income. Your Social Security benefits alone might not be enough to require you to file, but if you have other income, say from a pension or investments, that can change things. For the 2024 tax year, this was the magic number to keep in mind. If you were single and 65 or older, you had to file if your gross income was more than that. Okay, next up, medical bills.
We all know how quickly those can add up, right? So the big question is, can you get a tax break for any of those expenses?
The good news is, yes, you can, but there is a specific rule. You can deduct the amount of your medical and dental bills that goes above 7.5% of your adjusted gross income, or AGI. And honestly, this is exactly the kind of complicated stuff that those free expert tax preparers are amazing at helping you figure out. Phew, okay, that was a lot of information, I know. We've talked about programs and numbers and rules, so let's pull it all together in one simple, powerful place. Think of this as your personal command center for tax season. Seriously, if you're watching, now is the perfect time to hit pause and snap a picture of this screen with your phone. It's got all the numbers you need for AARP, the VITA and TCE locator, even a line for live help from the IRS. Plus, it shows you where to find MilTax and how to report scams. And that's really the whole point of this. Tax season can feel like this big, intimidating thing, but it loses all of its power once you realize you've got a team of qualified experts who are literally ready and waiting to help you for free.
So you're equipped, you've got the knowledge, you've got the phone numbers. The only question left is, what's your first move going to be to make this your easiest tax season ever?